He's on there right now. Yeah, he's working on the audio. I guess we move on to the minutes and claims, and we'll back to what the bids are, and we something about. So Sam or Andrew, can I get one of you to approve the payment for next? Claims 1 through 177 in the amount of $877,000. And totaling for the payment. Okay. I'm just going to read through the additional requests. County general bill to the bill maker $1,692. Foreman on top $1,000 for your dispatch. County school. Operating supplies $5,500. County highway. Repairs. Sat down with some of the newer council to explain the master plan after it was presented to us prior. And there really wasn't much for even before they didn't pass them out.
Yeah, isn't that what we talked about, adding naked corners, so he would have to work with.
Yeah, but yeah. We would still use all the stuff that they use, yes. Yeah, because that is gonna be our building.
Yeah.
You can plan in the future for us, yeah.
That if we need to expand it or something, possibly,
Yeah, you can do that with an amendment, I mean, you could either.
we can approve what he's presenting to us now, because really our focus is on the courthouse, and our needs here. And that amount is $35,000. Which one you presented it 2 years ago.
It's about that, yeah. So I thought about it.
So $36,000 is the scope. Anyway, if we want to move forward on this.
I'll make a motion to move forward.
I'll second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
We have a contractor from Gibson, Teledata, And it's been forwarded to Colin and Brad Keller to review. So if I can get a motion to accept quotes and authorizing them for products and services.
I'll make a motion.
I'll say. Why don't we finish this stuff off real quick? We're not ready for the next meeting.
We're not ready for the next one. We're gonna table that, correct?
Yes,
Okay. So the resolution 2023-20 for the county commissioners accepting the state public health funding, we're gonna table,
or opting out.
right?
Or I said, or.
I'll do that.
It's, the health board's going to meet, discuss it, and they're going to be the final
Okay.
decision maker on that.
Resolution 2023-21, the Fountain County Board of Directors for the adoption of the Fountain County, Indiana cafeteria plan.
I'll make a motion to accept.
I'll second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
You're on.
Okay. We'll do the, accepting the bids, we'll do Bridge 54, infrastructure replacement. This is for Scottsdale Road, east Full Creek area, and we did receive two bids. The first bid is from Mile. The first bid is from Campbell's Excavating, an amount of $380,579.65. 380,579.65. The second bid received was from White Construction LLC, an amount of $660,000 even, 660,000.00. The third bid received is from HIS Construction, an amount of $745,830, 745,830.00. I will make a motion to accept all three bids and take them under advisement. Jason.
I'll second it.
Favor?
Aye.
The second group of bids received was for CCMG 2023-1, County Road 1500 north from Addison City limits to Flint Road, to County Road 1400 north from Flint Road to Town Counties. That's needed. First bid, and these are in no particular order.
How many are there, Andrew?
There's just two.
Two.
First one is from Milestone. There are two different bids with the total installation, so I'm gonna read all three numbers. County Road 1500 north, Flint Road, county limits, the amount is $912,202.50, 912,202.50. From County Road 1400 north, Addison limits to Flint Road, the amount is $425,130.50, 425,130.50, with a total bid of $1,337,333.00. 1,337,333.00. The second bid is from Reed Riley. County Road 15 North Flint Road, County limits. The bid was $992,517.60. 992,517.60. County Road 1400 North, Attica City limits to Flint Road, amount of $455,040, even 455,040.00. Total bid price $1,447,557.60. 1,447,557.60. Make a motion to accept those bids and take them under advisement.
I will second that.
All those in favor?
Thank you to all bidders. We appreciate the effort.
There. We move on to the records.
Yeah.
You'll make copies, so if you wanna, you want him to look at this, maybe across the house.
Yeah, if you want. It's a top.
You just move it just a copy.
Rick is here, you wanna bring that sidewalk issue up? Down.
That's right.
Hey, Rick. We had a complaint and it's legit. Out here by the gazebo on the east side, the sidewalk is sunk, there isn't about that much. We had a person trip out the other night.
Okay.
Roger thinks it can be ground off or at least can be worse, maybe mark it with yellow tape. Yeah, kind of right in between the gazebo and the main sidewalk. You'll see it in distance.
It's just back to the south of the bench. You'll see it. So it's where it's supposed to be, actually, the rest of the sidewalk has sunk against the curb. Grinding really our own.
Other than tearing, before, if we can grind it, it'll give us some longevity for a while. So when you get a contract to do that, you get it.
Does Smarts grind, do they grind it? Smarts? I don't know, but we can try Smarts. If not, we'll find somebody to, yeah, but we just need to walk the whole sidewalk by their ear and be sure that that's not this down the area. But, yeah, I'll get with you too. Okay, thanks, Rick. Yeah, maybe in the meantime, we need to get some,
Just some cones,
like,
tape. Or some tape.
yeah.
Got that yellow tape.
Sorry.
The only thing I gotta bring up is, you guys already have, sent to you via email. BT Reynolds come in last week to do my yearly maintenance on the AC units. We did find one of the units, as a fat. These units, we had one replaced, I think about 6 years ago, and then we had two from the original, which was 11 years old. The quote was for $8,700 to replace it. And it would be with a heat pump capacity. They are going to, the lines that go into the building are hidden behind the wall. So what they're gonna do is they're gonna go up above and run new lines all the way through. It'll be a lot easier accessibility. So request permission to move forward with this for $8,700.
I'll make a motion for Garth to proceed.
Yep, I will second that.
All those in favor?
No status yet. I'm gonna talk to Steve this week on the ambulance. I've not heard anything at this point. So, and, this month, the end of this month, first of next month, will be pretty busy, or actually next month too. We've got a lot of events going on in Fountain County. We got the Covington 4th of July. We've got two concerts.
Two major concerts.
The first one, they said the ticket sales are not quite much as big, but they said the second one, the one that they contribute to the troops, they said they doubled their ticket from last year already.
Do you know about what that is in numbers?
She was gonna send me the totals. I don't know right off the top of my head, but I think last year the numbers were around about 3,000. And then I talked to Kyle on Friday. I think he thought we were thought we were close to double that, but he wasn't sure, but she was gonna send me, their new event coordinator was gonna keep me updated on. Numbers, for that. So. I'll be working on events, getting people scheduled for that, and I'll probably have to reach out to some outside agencies to help. Just to make sure we got the help.
Now, will local fire departments help with that?
Yeah, I'll be working with Attic on that, and then, some neighboring departments with the ambulances too, so we have. That we're not touching any of the 911 trucks, so it'll be,
Right.
our own truck, and then maybe somebody else's, and we'll leave the 911 trucks alone, we will not have them. Unless we really have something. Bad happen, we may have to pull them in to do transport, but otherwise there'll be the trucks there.
Do they pay?
Yes, it's same as Luke Bryan concert, yeah. Gotta be separate,
Okay. I just wanted that to be known. that
yeah,
We're not.
no, this is not the county, the only thing the county will be paying for is the fuel for the truck to sit there, if we transport. Then we will charge the individual for that, so.
Okay. Okay.
No, it's okay, and that you might have questions, sorry, that's all I got.
Thank you very much.
Sheriff here.
Yeah.
He's here.
He's here.
Play something like that. So. We have 75 in jail right now, 1 parole hold, 18 level 6s. Putting 12 for Sullivan County, have 3 with the DOC. And then the other thing that I do have is for the glass that you talked about in the jail.
Yeah.
That we're looking at a rough estimate of $17,000. Okay, this is some
And who is that out of Crawfordsville?
Elliott's House of Glass.
You guys.
Well, it's fire rated. You have to have that. That's 1 for a side light, 1 for a door, and it's also security glass.
Okay.
So.
Sure, if you need a second bid, Morgan Glass, in front of mine, in Crawfordsville, I can send them up, talk to you, and get a second bid, just to make sure,
You can send him up this week.
Yeah.
Yeah, and have him come take a look at it. Let's just take a
I'll
look.
give them your number,
This, I thought that was kind of funny.
And then all, well, who
It
knows,
seems to be, but
I'll be a lot of work. I know I got.
well, I'm thinking what happened was when they put that glass in and they sandwiched it in there. Started little stress fractures. They screwed it down too tight. And like in the side port, yeah, it's an actual bubble in the glass in the corner of it. And it just keeps standing. So it went pretty good.
I'll talk to them and try to get them off to you.
Okay, that's my memory is work.
That, no.
Thank you.
Right.
That would be really cool. Very,
So,
very, what happened? What happened?
the thing, it got sandwiched in there too tight.
Construction.
Wasn't an accident. It wasn't an accident. Well,
No, and I don't think the inmates are doing.
No, yeah, they make. It's construction. Because if you go out to my side, the slider. The slider, you walk in, it has a huge bubble and it's in the painted glass. And it's sort of in the corner, and it keeps growing. And then the glass in the back, that's one of them back. There's not in there. So they have nothing back there to hit. Thank you. So, but yeah, if you get him to come up, or go this way, next.
I have your cell numbers, okay, sure,
Absolutely, yep.
we'll do.
So, you guys have anything to me? So we had the interviews last Thursday, and we did pick a director. Her name is Dan Stoneberg. She is here today.
Dan is here.
I will actually have her come up, introduce herself to you guys, and she will tell you who's gonna be the assistant director.
Okay, good. And we need to formally make a motion.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
motion on that.
So I will make a motion to accept the recommendation of the advisory board, the executive board, the 911 executive board, to hire Dana Sunbreaker as director of Fountain Warren EMS.
I'll second.
And all those in favor?
Aye.
And, I'd also like to say that all three interviews went very well. We had three good candidates. And, we lost some track. Got an excellent candidate here, so.
And most importantly, thank you for stepping up, and taking it. And we wish you nothing but the best, but this is no all three of us are here. If you need anything on our behalf.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
I know one. The executive board consists of Sheriff Pruitt, from Warren County, Commissioner Palmer, from Warren County, Brenda Harder from Fountain County, myself, and Sheriff Holt from Fountain County. So that's who the hiring committee is.
Okay, your turn. This one.
Thank you for the opportunity, I do appreciate that. Working on getting individuals into the center in order to fill our seats. I don't foresee, in the future, who's gonna be there, who's gonna stay, who's not. I would like to mention that I would, for my assistant deputy director, would be Jamie Romer. On that. Jamie Romer. I think we would make a good team and we work all together
Awesome,
for the center.
that's great.
You guys have any questions for me?
Good luck.
I know, I will tell you, our DOT process is being advertised, on behalf of Nathan Corner, so once that process is getting rolling, we get an operator on board. You'll become, essential personnel and working with them and architects to help final construction documents. We have preliminary documents, but they really mean nothing until we get this operator, work with KDG or architect and come up with a construction document. That's when things will kind of roll into final set of stone. So between you and Barry,
Thank you, so excited.
Yeah, right. It's been a long road and we still have a long road ahead. It's finally.
Awesome, great.
We foresee a new 911, just like the health department. Hardly hear anything from them anymore.
Yeah,
Running.
as much as we'd love to see you.
See,
Yes.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Thank you guys, I appreciate it.
Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much. Good luck.
Congratulations.
Also, when you mentioned Garth, and Chief Miller from Mathis sat in on the interviews also. So,
Let's get Jason for a second, just while they're working on this, that way, we're gonna, just in case you wanna make decisions on this, let him finish his. Yeah.
I'd write on the set of here.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's fine, you wanna come now, you can wait till then. Yep, let's rock and roll. I just assumed you wanna make.
Yeah,
Make decisions.
that's okay, we're not stepping there, go over the decisions and set this.
Yes,
So first off, we're gonna start paving next week on Grand Creek. We're down there getting the press this week. We're looking at probably 2 or 3 days down there.
How long is that?
Approximately 3 miles, from 32 to 200. south. Last Friday, I sat down with Mike Oberfeld from USI, and we went through our bridge priority list. And I've got a list set aside for the next 5 years. We'd like to do about 2 bridges with local funds the next 5 years. That will take care of 10 of our bridges that are in need of either rehab, replacement, things like that. And just to let you know, I'm probably going to have to up my budget for those bridges just if possible. We have 5 historic select bridges that I think from here on out,
every other year, we're going to apply for federal funding for those. Just because they're a lot more in detail and depth. I have a not to exceed contract from a Midwest spray team. They work with Montgomery County and we are down to one brush tractor. They came and sprayed our lot for us to see how this was going to work. They do things for Montgomery County and we asked to get a quote for around all of our bridges, all 142 and about 10 miles of guardrail. So we have a quote of not to exceed $20,000. I'd like to go ahead and use that to do everything. Since we're down a mower, we have a side mower coming, but it's not gonna be here until June, July. We ordered it last year, so I'd like to take that out of road preservation money, do so. That's all right.
I'd say absolutely. That's pretty reasonable.
Right, I think
Do
it's
all that.
crazy reasonable, it's saving our labor, we can be focused.
So,
It's a win for everybody.
so if you guys are okay with that, I'll go ahead and give it him. We need to move it.
I'll make a motion to proceed.
Also,
Those in favor?
aye.
The next thing I have is a authorization to proceed form from USI to do our pavement asset management, our PACER ratings, since they do this every 2 years for us. This is our update year to do the PACER ratings and the bridge asset management plan, the pavement asset management plan, for $35,600. And this would be done before the December 1st deadline. I have some funds I can take that out of if needed, so just wanted to. It saves me a lot of time going out and learning about everything. They've had this done in a couple weeks. So, okay. Other than that,
We need motion for
if you guys, I'll make a motion to. Sign the pavement rating.
favor?
Yeah, if you guys. That's all I have. We're trying to bring some roads, but we need some rain.
Right.
We're trying to get us, so.
You come in there and come with the dust control, I know I put my name down, and they said the first week of June.
Yeah, I've got to call into Shelby to see when they're gonna start this, because we've only had like 3 or 4 applications.
Okay.
So it's been advertised and on the website.
I know it's-
Yeah, so we have. Unbelievable.
It may take. a couple
I just thought.
Yeah.
It's fucking active, it's swinging by.
Yeah, I'll call, I have a call in first, so I'll call her back.
Awesome.
And then the IHS meeting is Wednesday and Thursday, but I'll be at. And then it's-
You do.
Okay. Yes. No, I'll talk to you later. Well, if you don't mind, we're gonna go in there.
That's good.
Thanks.
I think John is here, is he?
No.
Yeah.
No, Tina is.
Tina, do you have anything?
They are just working on the sirens. So actually. But. And, Ray, people are getting signed up. So,
Awesome.
And I did get a message out from the board, shut off.
Good job.
I think it's just people. Now.
They look good, I got that message.
Did you get that?
Yeah. I signed up. The new one's actually pretty, because it'll act you around, like, yeah, so if you're in different parts of the world,
It will.
country or state, whatever, it'll tell you, like, you have severe weather, it's really
Yes.
nice.
That's so hard. I like it, and it's easy.
Yeah, very.
And I want to get it set up with the county employees. We can use that for any snow days.
Yeah.
I told the health department if you were doing flu shots. or
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah, it's great. Thank you.
Awesome. Thanks, Tina. And
Greg, do you have anything for Lakeville?
change something.
Oh, I think it's, yeah. That's.
That's the live apartments. Anybody else have anything?
Greg, there's not.
Landfill?
Okay.
Trying to. It's time.
We can't, well,
We've got I was contacted by Liberty Solar. And, they we're meeting with a Jeff. Can't think of his last name right now, 2:00. And, invited Dale White and Denise Crowder, because that is their territories that this one is in, as council people. And are also inviting Kyle Crowder as president of the plan commission. So it's just gonna be an informal discussion, since they just want to tell us what they've done so far and things like that, so nothing crucial, so. But this is the one land.
Jeff Allen.
Jeff Allen, okay, thank you.
I would like to say, I think I told Brenda over the years. The amount of effort, dedication Beach Meadows has to us. You know, we had a AC issue on this level, kind of between kind of treasure, and it could have been some ungodly expenditure that we were gonna have, and I'm sure there's gonna be plenty of labor, but Winston was dedicated to find the right fix and not the quickest fix, and they did, obviously, you can tell before, because I had goosebumps. So they're here all the time, and they work great.
Right, have they done anything with Maple Corner since you replaced filters last year? I know we was gonna have them up there in 6 months, I don't know that it ever happened.
I doubt it. Normally Winston would call me and say, hey, we're gonna do it.
Okay, we need to,
We can
tell them, yeah, go check all the, because I couldn't get 2 of them to come on the other day, in the day break.
I'll talk to Winston. And the second thing is we were having a water issue, it blew out downstairs here a couple weeks ago, and the city had their hydrant flushing, and they were supposed to be back possibly Friday and into Saturday, I don't know if they can.
I don't think so, because we need to ask them, so then Jane, because we need to ask them.
Do you know over the weekend, did Rick back there?
No.
Did you guys do anything special with bathrooms over the weekend?
The sink was clogged up, so we had contacted him and he told us to get the solution we put down the drain.
But you did have running water?
Yes, we did have running water.
They didn't come.
Yeah, we didn't, I called Rick, I told him not to turn off the water, and so we already told the city that
We could turn it
Oh,
off, they had this, yeah, you could have turned it off Saturday morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it wasn't Rick, it was,
Okay.
Venture that we were waiting for.
Okay.
It wasn't, Rick was just gonna do everything and wait for Venture to replace it.
Right, okay.
So,
They're waiting on me for something,
they know that.
and I don't think he had that information.
So at some point, maybe like a Friday evening, they're gonna come drain the whole system down, replace it Saturday, and then go back up going. I don't know what really be the biggest. Yeah, he was gonna have levels of water. It's not.
Ken, did you have anything for us, since we're trying to find things to talk about today?
Yeah, we have litigation I can talk about with the case on health property is in suit and property owners represented by counsel, and that's, we're at an initial, it's moving in the right direction, I think, so with that pending, and we talked with the planning commission about doing training. We do training with BZA
event that we have any variance requests. Then we have our, larger general municipal law training, we have a work session. There's some stuff that we need for other clients and.
So on the planning commission, there was two different ways we could go, yeah. We could either go with Purdue Extension, and it was $200 per person, but then we just found out, Amberson, now it is a very extensive, you're a citizen planner after you get done with this, it's like 18 courses, you have to take tests, you have to do that. I personally don't know anyone that's up on that board that would want to be a citizen planner, and if they do, great, they can do it. But that is like dying in the quality there. To where tenants thing is basic, you know, this is what your duty is, this is how it works, this is how we go through the process.
So the way you do it,
So you don't get appeal. Yes. And that to me for $700 or whatever, it's a lot
Right.
better, because I can't imagine anybody wants to put that time in. Like I said, if they do, I don't have a problem for the commission paying for it, I mean, that's just great education for them, I guess, if they want to do it, but I'm personally not gonna do it. So. That's why, and I say that's why we have an attorney. To keep us out of messes.
then the other thing to report on is Roger is working, really hard and involve the planning commission in an ordinance to put into place a, right-of-way permit, application program that's very similar to, it's just good local government, but Roger was smart in involving the plan, even though it's not planning and zoning. He got input from the planning commission and, I think we're ready to, I'll finalize that and get it to everybody so we can put it on for introduction. The next meeting, and then you can approve it in July.
That's essential.
That'll be all, yeah. Well, the next time this power line company comes through, they'll have something to pay.
There's gonna be a lot of those.
Yeah, they were just floored. They didn't have to pay anything coming from the north or the south in the county.
No, and just in some areas, it's Ashford area.
And the fees on those, I don't care. What we charge, we didn't charge them.
I'm more concerned that they have liability and fixes.
Well, I think, you know, if it's presented to you next meeting, I'll give you some time to review it and kind of see what the fees are, and if you wanna adjust those or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
It's up to you guys. And then my recommendation would be after you guys voted and choose to, maybe have Kenneth and myself do a little bit of training for Amber's office, so they know when they get a form, what to do and how, you know, how to accept it, or when to reach out to Kent if they need him, or if there's engineering issues, to reach out to me, so we kind of buckle that up. It'll be like a half-hour training, it'll be worth it, just have their office trained on that.
Sure. Where do we stand with the jail grinder filtering system?
It's designed. Probably in about 30 days. Trying to figure out, I told you guys last time, trying to go to the farthest manhole, although it's gonna cost us foot pipe, but it'll save us the lift station. If I can't get it done, then I'm just gonna.
Yeah.
Right now, it's cheaper.
I do have something.
Okay.
So, if you remember, we had Charlie Powell that came and met with certain elected officials, school representation, real estate agents regarding the housing study in our area. So their findings and strategies, they're gonna go over that Wednesday night here at Maple Corner, the annex, 6:30 to 7:30. So public is invited. If you're interested in hearing what they have to say. I think we all had some input of, you know, mayors, commissioners, council, you know, when there, so. Just want to let you know this Wednesday.
Yeah, I think there's a huge potential for growth in County on the residential side because of the, continuing problems in the People's Republic of Illinois. And, but there,
And Lafayette expansion, Montgomery County expansion.
the Boone County is there. And it's all controversial, I'm not commenting on that, but it's either $10,000 or $15,000 acres, 10,000 or 15,000 acres that the state is developing into its own state organized tech park. And they're talking about more than 50 billion dollars of investment in western Boone County and central and western Boone County with up to 10,000 jobs in the next 10 years.
Wow. Between Lafayette and that,
Another thing I
I
want to
mean,
know,
place to live.
the ready governing board meeting this past week, and of course, they're pushing, they're wanting us to go in with RDA. And I think we need to talk about if we're even interested in that. I know Brad Crane, I wrote with him, he seemed positive, but after talking to Ben from Warren County and some others, I'm not so sure that's the avenue if we want to get involved in it, because what they're pushing is they get more dollars from.
There, yeah, a lot of development, I don't know the mechanisms, but I know just from some projects in Montgomery County that the developers really want. It's really beneficial for them if there
Yes.
are established RDAs. I know the state is really pushing for
They're really,
regionalism and all of that, but it's whether to make the decision on whether to do it or not really depends on what you're trying to attract, and that's why coordinating with an economic
well,
development.
see, the region of there for it because they have so much going on in Lafayette, you know, where if you have Carroll County, our county, Warren County. I'm not so sure we want to go that, so we can opt out, we don't have to, I don't know how they're really gonna do it, we're gonna continue to have this board that we have up there and then have RDA because it's a 5-member board.
There's been talk about a rural
Yes,
board, with 3 or 4 counties, rural counties getting together and trying to focus on rural, not. Yes, the state's #1 priority is Lafayette, Robert Hills, whatever. It's not the smaller counties. And, you know, it needs to be because that's what people are gonna live.
And I mean, having that set up, I can let you know what the pros and cons are.
that'd be great.
Just having it, because I looked at this initially for a project that wasn't, and I consider Carlsbad War and it's not anything like Lafayette.
Right.
I think there's a lot of pressure from the State House, and it makes sense because of the former president and everything, but they want everybody to just do whatever helps Lafayette.
Right,
That's all my opinion, but
and that was brought up.
my point is, having an RDA structure, if it doesn't lock you into anything other than maybe a group having to have meetings, so I'll let you know what the pros and cons are. You could be, you may want to have it in place in case you have a big project that comes in that can access state funding because of the existence of the RDA. If it's not gonna harm, you know, if it doesn't increase the county's expenses or it isn't really an expense other than time of the people that would have to staff it, then maybe something you have to consider.
I think it trumps the, if you have a local economic development. They don't have say anymore.
Okay, well, that's what
Marion,
From Carroll County.
what's her last name? You know, she.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Talk to her about it. I don't think she's for, she said on the Carroll County board that she's not for Carroll County joining the Lafayette RDA.
Yeah, Carol, and then we'll go with Jason.
How many acres do you have to build a house in Montgomery County?
One.
Well, it's 5 in Tippecanoe, right?
Huh.
And what are the,
The split can, for 3.5 acres. They accepted it. So it's not set at the minimum 5, and the canoe is more You have to have the house, all the setbacks, have a primary setback, and you have to have the secondaries. If you can fit all those, we pull in setbacks. You're good. Sorry. Montgomery County.
Association, I don't.
I'm looking at that. Okay, so Jason.
Yeah, Jason.
So for the community crossings, 2023-1 for the paving of Fortner North River Road, we're going to accept Milestone's bid for that.
Okay.
If you guys would like to sign the contract, it's on page 26. For that.
Can I get a small vote now? Is that again? Yeah, I get it. Oh, it's good.
1,300,000. We need a motion. For that.
Do we need
I'll make a
to?
motion to accept Milestone's bid of 1,337,333.00.
I'll second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
And we will go ahead and start setting up the pre-con meetings and everything, see what they're scheduled. This is just checking forms for Bridge 54, but we'd like to accept Campbell's excavating bid for the superstructure replacement on Bridge 54.
I'll make a motion to accept Campbell Excavating's bid, 380,579.65.
And I'll second that.
Aye.
I just said, thanks.
Thank you. Yes, so on that. Talk to Greg. Good for you, being said.
Perfect. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jason.
Okay, there's nothing else. All right,
I'll second.
all in favor? Thank you, everyone.
Everybody.